Center before the All-Star break, with Valentine's Day just 2 days away.
Involved early, like he was when he was going through that stretch. So get the ball in.
And Duren finds Asar Thompson, very similar to the
come back after getting taken out to the woodshed last night.
Vucevic getting the first Bulls shot. It's over the top of Jalen Duren. Here comes Tobias Harris, who got Detroit off to a solid start a night ago, the veteran out of Tennessee. Takes Giddey all the way down the block, unable to finish it, but he got the offensive rebound. Tim Hardaway Jr. in and out, rebounded by Kobe White. Only 2 Bulls scored in double figures last night. It was Buzelis and Giddey, with 12 and 11 respectively. Thompson played excellent defense last night and continues to hassle. He made a great point last night that the Pistons were in a similar position. There's no single knocking. We're in a very similar position where the Bulls are. Maybe not exactly the record. Obviously, the Pistons had a historically bad year last year, but they were in a similar position the last few seasons of trying to get to this point.
Well, to get to that point, you had to play your young players.
Yeah.
They've had some really good draft picks.
Harris is able to lay in.
The big kid coming off the bench for him.
Paul Reed
Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris in the starting lineup is probably as important as anybody. Kobe White, no. Buzelis kept it alive, but went over the top. It's a foul. White trying to beat Thompson off the dribble. Buzelis sets up Dosunmu, and it circles the iron and out. Vucevic, good follow-up.
Good rebound.
Bulls have lost 3 in a row. Pistons 2 games over 500. They've doubled their win total from a season ago. 28 wins now after 14 last year. Cunningham, their first All-Star since Blake Griffin 6 years ago, misses the lay. Dosunmu trying to get aggressive going downhill. Vucevic flings it over the top. Thompson drives and draws a foul. Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
One of our... Let's save Patrick.
Patrick got that.
Giddey saved it to Thompson. A Bulls turnover leads to an impressive athletic play.
I mean, there's no pressure there. Just get the ball up the floor.
There's White trying to penetrate and draw some contact. Giddey and Vucevic running action on this side of the floor. Vucevic trying to get the mismatch on his old Orlando team. His best free throw.
Again, getting some quality veterans.
Giddey got trapped good by Vucevic, and he got to cheer on the Bulls this season during the C-Red Watch Party Series. Join us at Wind Creek Casino. 9-7. 1,800 threes in the career of Tim Hardaway Jr. Dosunmu gets Cunningham on target, rebounded by Duren, who's still somehow ended up with double-digit rebounds. White missed it badly, coming off a rough shooting night. Good job by Dosunmu to get back defensively. Bulls have numbers, although Giddey's going to take a quick 3 and will not get the lead. Oh, Giddey getting in on Cunningham and a turnover. Dosunmu to Buzelis, able to adjust.
Giddey had an opportunity, but he's the one that really started that.
Yep. There is Thompson, crashed into the microphone. Cunningham knocks down out of a single turnover in last night's game. That was probably the most impressive part of a very solid stat line yet again. There's White, glides, and borderline. Duren got the block, and a tough finish by Hardaway. Vucevic, the trailer for 3. Vucevic, long rebound, is able to secure it. Buzelis, who's been red hot as of late. That one won't go. White keeps it alive. Right back to Buzelis. Drives and scores. There you go. Sing to describe last night's performance, an apt description. Williams takes the spot of Kobe White for the Bulls. He continues to work off the bench. Dosunmu fighting over the screen. Duren rolls. Buzelis helps. Thompson draws 2. Kicks for Harris and a 3. Dosunmu, a little bit of hesitation.
I just got to stay aggressive. Yesterday, I thought Detroit did a good job in the first quarter of taking away drives.
That kind of affected the Bulls the rest of the game, it felt like, Stace. There is Duren following it up.
when the three-point ball, we want to shoot threes. We understand you want it. They're just stuck on, if we just got to make threes. If we make threes when the other team is scoring, you find yourself having the kind of games we saw last night.
Kevin Huerter takes the spot of Modest Buzelis after 6 minutes. Giddey misfires a three. Vucevic keeps it alive for Williams. Huerter runs to the corner. He's open. Rebounded by Hardaway. Cunningham lob for Duran. Nice job by Williams to break it up.
Good help from the weak side.
And goes Subaru all the way. Good help side defense by Patrick Williams as they set it up nicely for Duran. And Williams took it away and started the break. Now he plays good defense on Harris. Huerter trying to stick with Malik Beasley, who's in off the bench. For Beasley and Simone Fontecchio, who had double-digit rebounds off the bench yesterday. Some extended minutes. Harris drives and a tough finish again. Tobias has been doing it for a long time now. Giddey unable to finish against Fontecchio. Cunningham pull up three. Outstanding year for Cade Cunningham. 25 points, 9.5 assists, 6 rebounds, and about a steal a game. Vucevic way out. Dosumu's right there.
It's from the field. Make that 8 points.
A couple of assists in there. He's been involved defensively, and he's watching Cade Cunningham again. Beasley drives. Beasley with the lane.
In the middle of the lane. No one stood up to take a charge or try to challenge that shot.
That has been a bereft statistic for the Bulls. Charges drawn this year. Williams hits a three. The lowest marks, if not the lowest, depending on the other games tonight in the league. Here is Cunningham, left that short. Giddey on the cross, and the drive, and the dish, and Vucevic scores. Pistons' largest lead was 6. Bulls' largest at 3. That's what the technical foul shot. Schroeder is in for Cunningham. Trey Jones is on. The Bulls go deeper to their bench. Smith, White, Jones, Huerter, and Williams. Schroeder, Harris, Stewart, Beasley, and Fontecchio for the Pistons. It's Beasley with the rebound. With 7 threes last night and became the single-season Pistons leader in three-point field goals made. He's second in the NBA with 212 this year. He finds Stewart. Good job by Williams on D.
2 good plays by Patrick Williams.
Huerter shut off. Now Williams. Back out. Huerter. A deep three by Kevin Huerter is short. Right to Trey Jones. Jones took a little bit of a push from Fontecchio. Still games with the Bulls. Zach Collins made his Bulls debut last night. 3 new additions after the Zach LaVine trade last week. There is Beasley off the catch and shoot, around and out.
On Beasley, playing like Steph Curry.
Huerter drives in. What?
I thought he was going to try to dunk that.
It looked like he was kind of in flight. Bob inside. Harris met by Huerter and a foul. Like maybe he was caught in between. As a rookie, he had 24 dunks as since, and those numbers have gone down as his usage has gone down in his career. 90 seconds left first quarter, much more competitive than what we saw yesterday. Here's Jones driving on Beasley, draws contact in first half. In fact, more tonight. It was tied for the largest deficit at halftime in Bulls history and was the franchise record for a halftime lead for the Pistons. Beasley. Runner. Smith taps it to Huerter. 60 seconds left. To Williams. On Beasley, couple of Florida State Seminoles. Jones drives. Jones flows and scores.
Games that he's played.
7 points already for Jones. He's 3 for 3.
Good time for the Bulls. 18 of the last 22 in the paint.
Wow, nice move by Stewart. Good defense on the help side by Williams.
He got to move 10-cent shot.
Kobe White flings it to Jones for 3. Carolina to Duke that time for the connection. Half a minute left. Holland is on with Schroeder, who's from Germany, so that was an interesting European. Schroeder. Nice spin move and unable to finish. Stewart is there.
Smith had to come over and try to challenge that shot, which took a body off of Stewart.
Yep. Not something you can afford to do if you want to keep him off the glass, obviously. White lost it right to Herter, to Smith. And that's how the opening frame comes to a close for the Bulls in that opening period. He'll start on the bench here. Herter trying to keep it alive. It's Kobe White. Did not hit a three last night. Trying to put the moves on Fontecchio. He's got a big body in there. Fontecchio's put on some weight in his couple of years in the league. Made him a tougher rebounder and defender. Schroeder misfires and Dosunmu is there. Io running point and Fontecchio grab. Schroeder trying to put the moves on Williams. The defense by Patrick so far tonight. Stewart. Schroeder behind that screen.
You know, good guys who love to set screens. He's one of them. Both him and Durham set really good screens.
Why Detroit's one of the best in the league in that category. Finish roll by Smith.
His bench, different story tonight. 12-7 right now.
Holland. Shut off by White. Late in the shot clock. Schroeder cuts. Schroeder drives. Fontecchio follows. And his hand. He was able to pick that loose ball. 3 at home tonight. Here's Dosunmu. Jones finds Smith for 3. We saw assists more from the bench in the garbage minutes last night. Schroeder misses. Tonight we're starting to see it in the early flow of the offense. Jones against Stewart in the paint on that mismatch. Dosunmu picked up by the rookie Holland. Across, the move, the whistle. Dosunmu's got double figures. He's the first points. And he's having a solid all-around. Schroeder playing his 3rd game for the Pistons. Debuted Sunday against Charlotte after being traded Golden State, then to Utah, and then eventually with Detroit. I think Toronto was in that mix too. Here is Stewart with the hook. Billy Donovan urging the Bulls to push the tempo and some contact. 6 will get the 4th hat of the BMO Artist Hat Series, designed by Ramiro Weezer, ready with 8 points off the bench. Spurs until this current stint with the Bulls. Originally a 2nd-round pick in 2020. See his older brother Tyus next week when the Bulls take on the Phoenix Suns. Schroeder a little step back that time. And Williams, good position. Took Stewart out of there for the board. Dosunmu to Smith, lets Fontecchio clear.
Collapsed and then dropped that pass off. Good job by Io.
His 4th assist already. Bulls their largest lead. Buzelis played tough enough defense that time. 5-point lead for the Bulls is their largest. Here is Holland against his old G League Ignite teammate Buzelis. The rebound to Giddey. And here comes Modis, who's got 4 points in 7 minutes. Out there with Jones and Giddey and Dosunmu and Smith. Here's Giddey. Jalen Smith launches. Rebound Fontecchio. Beasley, quick catch and shoot.
And respect his 3-point range, man. You cannot give him an inch.
Giddey working against the smaller Schroeder through the teeth of the defense and a late whistle. ComEd is preparing the electric grid and chewing on those hands.
Pressure there. Good defense. Jump ball.
Shot high and Fontecchio flags it down.
Good job this quarter. 3 of 10 for the Pistons.
Force him into another late clock situation, and Jones just vision. And you're saying if Io times that double team,
that you have to have the freedom to play defense.
Give and go. It's a
Guys, it's season high for a half, 14. Got 4 assists and 3 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the field. So solid first half from Ayo.
Steal as well. Here's Cunningham. Floats it up. Vucevic taps it. Giddey couldn't grab it. Boy, Asar Thompson is an energy player, but he loses it over his back. Bulls have 4. They're starting 5 out there. Trey Jones is in as well off the bench. Here's Buzelis. Rebound to Hardaway. Duren off to Thompson.
Come down to the middle of the floor. He's going to get better at this. You expect a rookie to come in this league and know where you're supposed to be defensively. It's going to take him a while, but that's something he's got to get better at. The rotation and leaving his man.
Let's go.
His 3 is short. Buzelis made both of his attempts last night. He's been very hot during this 7-game streak, shooting about 50% from 3. He's 0 for 3, gains the advantage. White was trying to get it to Buzelis. He ran into Thompson, and it's out of bounds. Like, all right, I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Nice play by Herter, but it rims out. Rebound to Duren.
But you see the Pistons' young players are not afraid to rotate. They have the freedom to leave their guy.
They play aggressive defense, and that's, we talked about it last night. They've had a top 5 defense since the start of January, and that's led to them being 6 games over 500 since January. Hardaway, another one. This one rattles out.
Well, if you're going to be a playoff caliber team, you've got to be able to stop people.
Well, you made the point earlier about, well, if the Bulls aren't making shots, how are they winning games? Defense has to be one of the avenues for that. That has not been the case this year.
They're showing you some passing skills.
Both nights, this back-to-back. There's Vucevic with Duren guarding. Vucevic. Oh, yes. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Vucevic. White is trying to guard Cunningham here. Helped by Herter and 1. Cade's manager for a while now, too. Sumu, no. And multiple box outs by Cunningham and Harris to allow Thompson to get the ball and start the break. Good Look at the defense by.
He can guard anybody on the floor.
Sumu for Vucevic. White penetrates off the front rim. Another rebound for Duren, and he's handling the ball again. Seven boards, 5 assists, 6 points for Duren. Harris backs out of the double. Duren leaves it with a nifty pass to Cunningham. Cross court, Hardaway late in the clock. Somebody's got to shoot it. It is Hardaway, no, and knocked out of bounds. Here's Vucevic. Another one.
Post defender.
Yep.
But he doesn't block a lot of shots.
Him and Stewart have about 60 blocks. Harris.
Shoot or shoot.
But that guy is unique, right? Like basically 7 feet. Sure.
He doesn't have a big frame.
Maybe modest Buzelis guns for a physique like a Kevin Durant. Adds a little bit of wiry strength over the course of the summer. There's a nice 3 from.
Well, I mean, he's 20 years old.
Yeah. Well, I just mean a comparison to a player like Durant.
Kevin
Kevin's
Durant,
very wiry, right?
Kevin Durant is just skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, he lifts weights, but he doesn't gain any weight. Just one of those kind of guys.
Modest talked about it on the score earlier today about adding some weight to his frame. He said he wanted to add about 10 pounds of muscle in the offseason. The ball handling ability, which I think makes a lot of sense.
This is hypothetical. Sure. You know, I mean, that's your next 10 years, a small forward and power forward. Sure. That you're going to have some dominant, athletic bigs. And this league is all about athletic bigs.
Long rebound off the Hardaway miss belongs to Asar Thompson, and he finds Duren. Thompson.
Hoops has a Bulls last 9.
He leads the way. He leads all players with 15 points. Looking for Williams. That was deflected. Harris on the push. Harris draws contact. Count the basket. Leukemia. That was Morgan's number. Harris has worn that number every opportunity he's had in the NBA.
He rebounds. He scores.
Herter, no. Rebound by Thompson. quick. And now Duran underneath with out for Detroit. Here's Herter. Open from the corner, won't go. Boy, Herter is struggling. Here is Thompson all the way, and he draws a late in the 2023 draft.
Play with a lot of energy.
Dosunmu in the paint, got it to go. Well, Dosunmu and Vucevic have combined for more than half of the Bulls' points. And the adjustment with Vucevic close season. Every year it feels like he's gotten a little better.
Now he's an all-star. Miss Vucevic.
White misses a three. Cunningham launched in and over the top. That'll take.